Hello everyone, and welcome to my GH Soap Gossip Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sonny twistings Nina and Valentin's arrangement Michael Scrambles. General Clinic spoilers for the 7-day stretch of January 22nd to 26th propose some fascinating unexpected developments with regards to Port Charles. Most importantly, maybe Sonny Corinthos' inconveniences will keep on mounting. The present moment, he's actually staggering from finding out about Nina Reeves' SEC double-crossing. As a matter of fact, he was wrapped up so close about it that he beat up Cyrus Renaud. Nonetheless, because of Nina's arrangement with Cyrus, the charges were dropped. What sort of issues will Sonny face during the 7-day stretch of January 22nd to 26th, and might this influence his bipolar psychological well-being at any point condition? Fans should check out Find Out. Discussing Nina, GH spoilers demonstrate that she and her ex, Valentin Cassadine, will adjust to devise a plan soon. This moment, both are frantic to get their accomplices back. Will this plan center around attempting to win back Anna Devane and Sonny's adoration? It might wind up causing a Valentin/Nina get-together eventually. Across town, GH spoilers hint that Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, will scramble to attempt to fix his marriage with Willow Corinthos. Yet he could likewise be scrambling to fix his relationship with his mother Carly Spencer and Drew Kane. Both were disheartened as of late when they figured out that Michael concealed Nina's SEC mystery. Actually, Drew was very perturbed. He's been having a few conduct issues since his jail discharge, so should Michael stress over the repercussions he could look with Drew? In conclusion, Burst and Christina Corinthos Davis will manage relationship issues. Their sprouting sentiment began unequivocally, however, as need might arise to stay mysterious about her sexual direction, this could create some issues for the two. Blend in the way that Christina is set to convey Molly Lansing Davis and TJ Ashford's child, and this could be a catastrophe waiting to happen for their relationship. General Clinic spoilers express that Christina and Burst will encounter some difficulty in heaven, as many Port Charles super couples do. Yet, might they at any point make it the long stretch? New disastrous insights regarding Eden McCoy. General Medical Clinic star Eden McCoy is somebody who most certainly stands out in the daytime TV world. All things considered, she is lovely, skilled, clever, and brimming with positive energy. Fans love watching her as her personality Jocelyn Jacks on the material. All things considered, they've watched her grow up over the course of the years into the great lady that she is today. In any case, the most recent a while have not been simple for the entertainer. Continue to peruse underneath for every one of the lamentable subtleties you really want to be aware of Eden McCoy. New terrible insights concerning Eden McCoy. Eden is somebody who likes to share the features reel of her life via online entertainment, very much like most of us. Nonetheless, she has likewise been managing a great deal of individual torment. Back in November of 2023, Eden declared that her mom Natasha had passed on from malignant growth. She posted a declaration on her Instagram page that said, "It feels strange and practically performative to make a post so private on the most indifferent space. My mom has faced a serious conflict with malignant growth for the beyond 2.5 years and has now left us genuinely. Losing your mom early in life is surely difficult." True to form, Eden put a hold on from General Medical Clinic to grieve the deficiency of her darling mother and dearest companion. Entertainer Courtney Folk has briefly taken over as Jocelyn Jacks. Eden likewise made sense of her takeoff via online entertainment. She stated, "Needed to bounce on and wish everybody Merry Christmas. I believe I will get a vacation from of Twitter, however first expected to express gratefulness for any of the help inside the most recent couple of weeks. Been an unusual year, yet I actually feel exceptionally fortunate. Wishing everybody perusing this adoration and well-being." There's no question that fans can hardly trust that Eden's return will Port Charles as soon as possible. General Medical Clinic airs non-weekend days on the ABC organization. Really look at your neighborhood postings for times. Tell us, what is your take of this story? Get in contact with us in our remarks segment underneath with your viewpoints. Watch this space as we have an inclination there is something else to come. Likewise, remember to return here for all the most recent news and tattle pretty much each of your #1 English royals, Hollywood entertainers, and unscripted TV stars. We take care of you. Jordan's in serious peril in the wake of being grabbed by 2 men. Additionally, in this episode, Drew got some sound exhortation from Anna that he won't take. Michael got off simple with his mother, yet not such a huge amount with Willow. Furthermore, Burst attempted to show what her can do to a potentially pregnant Christina. Presently, we should dig somewhat more profound into the subtleties. Jordan and TJ met for supper and had a decent discussion about the chance of him becoming a father. Prior that day, Christina went through the insemination cycle. Ideally, in 9 months, Jordan will be a grandmother. Obviously, the thought energized Jordan, regardless of whether she really loved the way it was all approaching together. Might he at any point truly trust Christina to surrender the child she might convey to term? Indeed. He can. TJ made certain of it. With that far removed, Jordan opened up a piece about her new case. She was attempting to settle a shooting and it was difficult. What's more, it was extremely occupied, which is the reason her telephone continued onward off. Ultimately, the two headed out in different directions and Jordan returned to work. Jordan took the rear entryway to settle on a decision. This ended up being a gigantic slip-up. The subsequent she hung up, she was encircled by 2 risky-looking men. In practically no time, they snatched her and whisked her away. Jordan gives off an impression of being in serious peril. Concerning Christina, she was at home loosening up after her groundbreaking day. She read through her papers and thought about it. Those considerations were intruded on by a thump on the entryway from Burst. She welcomed her in and things were promptly abnormal. It got a smidgen more off-kilter when Christina educated her regarding the conceivable pregnancy. Blast altogether asked Christina for what valid reason she was pulling ceaselessly and making distance. Christina got serious about being out and pleased and not having any desire to move in reverse. While she comprehended Blast's need to remain quiet about her relationship status, that was not the way in which Christina rolls. Eventually, they chose to tap out. Be that as it may, stand by. Blast was most certainly not done. She raced to the store to snatch fixings to make Christina supper and gave thumping on the entryway another attempt. This time, Christina was glad to go after sentiment once more. Michael got off fortunate during his discussion with his mother. In the wake of listening to him, Carly stayed under control as well as excused him. He's her child. They are family. What's more, she's not an ideal individual, all things considered. However, he didn't get off so fortunate with Willow. She was not prepared to just forgive and never look back. He deceived her for a really long time and controlled the circumstance. Things between them got much more unpleasant when Wiley descended the steps. He needed to return home with his mom and daddy. When might they generally be together once more? Aw. In the interim, Drew was at the bar talking with Anna. They talked about their injuries and their annoyance. Anna encouraged him to look profound into why he was irate in light of the fact that most outrage comes from dread. After a short time, Carly went along. Anna remarked about Bobby's beautiful help prior to snatching a table and attempting to call Jordan since they should meet. Concerning Drew, he told Carly he needed vengeance regardless of whether she. What's more, he knew precisely how to make Nina pay. Talking about making individuals pay, Esme, Kristen Avery Pohl, raced to the clinic, shook Cyrus alert, and beseeched him for help tracking down her child. Cyrus shrugged off first until Esme brought up expert was his family as well. Also, he was the main individual she believed she could trust at this moment.